What's up, kings, queens, and hottie moves in between? It's your fella Krim. Love that you're watching the video, but before we get into it, go ahead and click that big red button, ring the bell, and tell your homies to go like and comment before giving them a juicy, and I mean the juiciest, sloppy time. Some may even call it Open New Content style. Ready to start recording.
Okay.
Hey guys, there's advertisements below me. Whatever, it doesn't matter. You know what? The advertisements are going to be part of the video. Enjoy Spanish ads.
On the sponsorship.
Yeah. I'll probably have to block it out because it could potentially dox me. But anyways, here we are. We're going to be doing a little review, a set review. And who is we? We is me and Eon. Hello, Eon.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Not too bad. Tired as always, but you know, it's Friday.
It is Friday. But yeah, as I was saying, we are going to be reviewing EEVEE Grove. I have been personally adoring this set. At first, I was oh, I kind of want to skip. I want to save because next booster might be Unova, black and white. So who knows? That's my favorite region. But EEVEE Grove is very fun gameplay wise, and yeah, I've been having a blast. What about you, Yon?
Yeah, I've been trying out a few different things. In ranked, only one of them has really seen enough success for me to actually use, but I think the cards are fun. I guess we can talk about it when we get there, but I'll share my thoughts as they come.
I'm sure we'll have a lot to say. But yeah, we're going to be focusing on the fun cards. I'm going to skip over the deck filler. That was a mistake that I did the last time, and we didn't publish that video, so...
The VOD is somewhere.
It's somewhere in the ether, but I didn't publish it on my page, on my YouTube, so it doesn't exist. Anyhow, here we are. We got... How many cards we got? We got 107 cards. This is the total, including full arts and whatever, but we're gonna go straight through
60, I think 69.
Not
counting
perfect.
full arts.
Happy Pride. Anyways, so we are gonna focus on the cool cards. Let's start with Leafeon, actually, because I think this guy has a lot of potential, but I want to know what you think.
Yeah, Leafeon seems like one of the more real EV decks. Just because Leafeon EX is really good. Even not trying to load up this Leafeon and back, going second, it's kind of got the same tempo as Sylveon, which I think is also decent. When we get there, we can talk more about that. But I think this Leafeon could definitely see some play. It's like Celebi if you didn't have to flip coins.
Mm-hmm. I kind of want to play with I don't know how good it would be, but something with Superior Leafeon EX as well, just to turbocharge, put this Leafeon on steroids would be funny, but it might screw with the tempo a little bit.
It just feels like so many cards.
Mm-hmm.
Once you put all 8 of the EV cards in, you'd probably have to cut something somewhere.
Yeah,
it's just way too many mons.
But anyhow, Bounce Suite and the whole Serena line. Let's start with Bounce Suite. Let's go one by one because all of these are really good additions for Serena. Bounce Suite, the original one had 50 health. This one has 60,
yeah,
and it also has cute art.
Nice.
So this is a bonus.
Guys.
He's so cute. I love it. Its sweat is sweet? What the? Anyways, that's a child. Steenie, I hate this art, but you know what? Leap Step for 40 is good.
Yeah, I don't mind the art.
It's definitely a very different style. Yeah.
Yeah.
And finally, Serena. This card is insane. So toxic.
Yeah, I think it would definitely be annoying. It is stage 2, which is kind of annoying to deal with, but shuffling a card into your opponent's hand is pretty good. So,
damn, this art is crazy too. I love how it's kind of cartoony actually, but it just works. Also, I know a lot of people don't care about flares, but this is the best flare in the game. I love this flare. It was also on Toucanon.
Why is on two cannon?
I don't know. I mean, I guess because like the original art of Toucannon had some flowers on it or something. But anyhow, Serena, I'm thinking of running a double red card deck with Buzzwole and Serena. So like you permanently make the enemy have 2 cards, which is very fun.
Yeah.
Once I get my
feel like
second
Buzzwole
Serena,
is so hard to. I feel like Buzzwole is so hard to run without Celesteela.
I mean Leaf. You do double
Yes.
Leaf because Serena has a 2 retreat cost as well, so it kind of works for both of them. But yeah,
I don't know. I feel like the whole Sweets Relay is kind of lacking in general.
I think it's fun.
But-
I just don't think it's strong enough.
Yeah.
It beats up stall decks though. So like Giratina Darkrai, to some extent, also like you just eat their face off.
Yeah, I mean, your Alcremie could get to that point, but also they usually will have something that can one-shot Alcremie back, so it's hard to say.
80 HP, but like hits like a truck. Like sometimes it can just do more damage than its own health, which is hilarious. Like
Yeah.
80 HP, 200 damage. Hold this for me. So anyways, we got Flareon next. This one, I was thinking about running this with Incineroar, but it's too many
I've been
slots.
seeing that a lot.
I think it's too many slots, and 2 energy kind of hurts.
I've ran into it while I was playing like Coco or Choreo, and I will say it is incredibly annoying for Oricorio. Like, I feel like that matchup was kind of insta-win free beforehand, and now like with Flareon, it's hard.
Oh, you think so? I was just thinking about like Poke Center Lady, and then you just like they can't do anything. I guess they have 110 HP, so even if you get 2 hits off of Oricorio, he's still alive. The Flareon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I could see that. So
Yeah,
then this is
I think another-
anti-Oricorio tech.
Yeah, for that deck specifically. I think Flareon in general is kind of interesting though, because if you look at his attack, this isn't the case for almost any other Pokemon that does this, but Flareon doesn't need to attach to a fire Pokemon. You can actually attach the fire energy to anything.
True. Like Moltres, it's specifically fire. Oh, this is
Yeah,
interesting.
and Pachirisu and a lot of cards like that.
That is cool. That means that you can run hybrid energy too.
Yeah, one weird thing is like Vaporeon technically only needs 1 water energy, so if you wanted to, you could run like water fire just as a funny deck. I don't know. I haven't thought about like good applications of it, just funny ones. But
I mean, a lot of the evolutions have like hybrid potential. Like they can slot in to a hybrid decks easily. Except Flareon and EX, which is our next topic. How about you start with this thing?
I haven't tested this out at all. I have one of them, so I haven't been able to like play it really. But I mean, 130 is a good damage number. It seems like it might be kind of annoying to open first, but just because 3 energy with no acceleration, if nothing is in the discard, is pretty slow. But in the back, it should be able to pick up some good KOs, and like I said, 130 is really good for Buzzwole, and then with EV Bag, you can hit like 140 and 150 really easily and kill some pretty important things. So I think it has potential.
Mm-hmm. I think that it's like strange because I feel like a lot of fire decks don't have good partners. Is that weird to say? Like we have so many cool fire like EX like big hitters, but then we don't have any good like supports or like I don't know how you call it, like partners, you know? Like Turtonator is like super offensive, but if you don't get Kiawe, you're boned.
You're allowed to say this because you weren't playing when Moltres was the only thing that anyone played ever.
I mean,
but Moltres is like king of support for fires.
I know, but it's like it's so hard to run her now, you know? Like everything is so fast. Silvally can literally 1-2 combo it. If they flip heads, just blow up your Moltres.
I mean, that's the case for everything. Like, you can do that to Darkrai Tool. Like,
it feels bad because Moltres is not a combat unit, so it's like, I don't know. I guess you could do Moltres Flareon. Pray you never see
I mean,
Oricorio.
that being said, non-EX Flareon is support in a way,
Yeah.
right?
I feel like it is really slow, is my main gripe with non-EX Flareon. But maybe it's just because I'm trying to play Incineroar, and these two energies that you're wasting turn, like, attaching to Flareon, you could have been putting on Incineroar. So I think maybe that's where my main gripe is. That's why I'm upset. But yeah, I think Flareon, with your explanation about Oricorio, I think there's a lot of potential with that. Glaceon, I think we could skip over, right? Are you interested in Ice Blade?
Not really. Like 50 is an unfortunate number, but if it was 60, it would be too good. So it's like, although
For
can we go
2
to EV
energy?
Bag real
No.
quick?
I think 60. What?
Can we look at EV Bag just really quick?
EV bag?
Okay,
Sure.
never mind. It says do plus 10 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. If it was just do plus 10 damage, then I think Glaceon would be insane, and I overlooked it. But it's only to the active, which is it makes sense.
I love this
I don't
card,
know.
by the way. I need to get this crown rare.
I know. One of my friends pulled it, and they're like, "I wish it was a good card." I was like, "Shut your mouth."
It's the best card in the game. Shut up. Um,
Those that are unaware, the EVs are all my favorite Pokemon.
yeah, that's
Favorite than being
why
Umbreon,
Ian's
but-
called Eon.
That is why my name is what it is. It's true.
I made the connection at like 2 in the morning one day, and I'm like, Eon, your name is
After this set came out from Ping Me, they're like, "Is this?" I'm like, "Yes."
Alomomola. I can't pronounce that name. I don't think we need to talk about it.
Nah, we can go next.
Papillon, Brion, and Primarina. 70 HP, good. Brion has an adorable art, and I kind of hated Brion before, but like this card makes me like Brion.
It is a cute art, yeah.
It is a very good art. Primarina, I hate this art, but this card is insane.
I mean, most EXs have questionable art. I feel like
I think
it's
this
all in the
one
same
is
style,
just,
so
this
either
one is
you like it or you don't.
This one is just like especially horrendous. I don't know. Maybe it's because I hate Primarina as a design. I think it's you don't like
That's
you like
wild.
you like Primarina.
I love Primarina. Yeah.
Oh my god, you're one of those.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me your opinion on Incineroar, homie.
Incineroar is the best. But yeah, Primarina, I don't know. The design always kind of like never really caught my eye. Maybe I think the other arts make me like it slightly more. But like, yeah, this one is cool. But anyways, meta. We're talking about meta. Hydro Pump. This is crazy. Primarina basically
cool.
has 3 attacks, if you think about it. Because Hydro
Yep.
Pump... Yeah, Hydro Pump for 1, then Hydro Pump for 2, and then Sparkling Aria after.
Yeah, it's pretty nice to have a Hydro Pump that doesn't require like 3 extra energy like all the other ones before it.
And with how, like, this Hydro Pump, like, starts ramping up into, like, really dangerous numbers. As well as Primarina
Yeah, I mean,
being
1
180.
70,
Yeah.
2 energy, 110.
Very funny. And then if you're fire, you get hit for 130.
Yeah.
But yeah, Primarina with 180 HP hypothetically means that this is like a Stoke Charizard counter. Hypothetically? Assuming that
Yeah.
they don't get
Yeah, I mean-
they don't get it first.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of Pokemon with 180, like, I feel like when I played Charizard, Lunala was a surprisingly hard matchup, which was also 180 HP, 100 damage for 3 energy.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, they're basically the same card. On like defensive and offensive stats.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Lunala's 1 retreat for some reason, but
I think it makes sense. It's a bat. It goes quick. She goes burr.
yeah, I like Primarina. I'm interested in testing out a deck that involves it. See if water can maybe make a comeback as not just Greninja.
Greninja Primarina, maybe.
No.
I think
That card out of my deck.
I think what's bothering me about her design is this specific part over her chest. I don't know. I feel like if they wanted to go mermaid, they could have just gave her like the shell, the starfish. It would have been funny. It might also be the hairpiece. I don't know. There's so many things that I don't like about Primarina. In general, I typically don't like the gendered, like, looking Pokemon. But I guess I'm an Incineroar simp, so I can't. I
So
will
you're just a
shut him
misogynist.
up.
Got it.
Oh, yeah, I hate women.
Woman-hater.
Jolteon. Oh my god, I love this card so much. I have no idea. This guy is my goat. I always liked hyper aggressive, like, decks. Like, just being at the enemy's throat turn 1 is my favorite playstyle, and Jolteon fits exactly into that. I don't know. I adore this thing. This is better Zeraora, in my opinion.
That has kind of been your entire thing. Every time you build a deck, you're like, how can I do 60 damage on turn 3?
And he does it for free, which is the best part. You can stack it with EEVEE bag and one shot a type null if you want to. It's great. But yeah, this art is also awesome. I feel like Jolteon, I don't know how to explain it. Like, Jolteon forces a lot of rare candy decks into either having Cape or having the 70 HP variant. But even then, you can just EV bag and then destroy them, you know? So
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate how much it falls off after the turn it evolves, but
it's fine.
I haven't tested it out at all.
40 damage for 1 energy is still good. Like, it's basically Farfetch with effectiveness too. So it's like, it's not the best, but it can still do stuff after. I like Jolteon a lot. Very cool card. Joltik, Garvantula, I think these are troll. But Paralyze guaranteed for 2 energy is very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, the guaranteed para and no retreat, I think, is interesting.
Oh, no retreat.
Yeah, it almost plays like Luxray in a way. Like, you discard all your energy and then you just go into something else after.
And also, this art is sick. Hold on. I
was
might
thinking
play
about
this
if
card.
there's a way to play this with Luxray, because like you discard the 2 energy, and then if you have Volkner, you can put it on Luxray.
Oh.
But
40 HP on a Pokemon though. Joltik.
yeah, both Joltik are pretty good, but at least this one has the chance to paralyze, so like you can force yourself to survive a turn.
Yeah.
Unless they use a lady to heal 10 damage.
What is the other Joltik? The other one
It's
has how
also
much
40.
HP? Really? Oh.
It also, yeah, but it does 30, I think.
Oh, wait, you can do 100 or 1-2 combo. Interesting.
Yeah, if you don't die.
My little spider. I love Joltik ever since I was a kid. Playing Black and White, I was like, oh, it's a little guy.
It is cute how tiny it is.
I guess that's why it has 40 HP, huh?
Yeah.
It's just a little spider.
I think the smallest Pokemon.
But yeah, I think Galvantula I'll have to check later. This is interesting. The no retreat. I love no retreat cards. I mean, you know this already. I love hyper aggressive, like turn brain off, go in, smack someone upside the head. It's the best playstyle. I love it. Mm-hmm. And no retreat is very interesting. I love no retreat cards. Espeon. Now this card. What do we think?
I wasn't really sold on Espeon, to be honest. I'm still not fully sold, but I've been playing Sylveon a lot, which is like both base Sylveon and Sylveon EX. And there was like a few things that I was struggling with, and then I added 1 Espeon on top of, so like 5 evolutions for EEVEE. And it actually made a lot of matchups easier, because it's nice to just have a 1 energy guy that can do like 60 or 80 maybe late game to either clean up kills or even just like have a 1 prize card out to do some damage to an EX to help secure the game. So I don't think it's crazy, but I do think it's better than I gave it credit for at first.
I will say that this art is also insane. This is such a good art.
Yeah,
I
And
love
it's
this
really
art.
good.
But yeah, Energy Crush. I've seen people like talk about Stoutland mixed with Energy Crush, and I'm like, theoretically, maybe. I mean, honestly, you can do like, could you fit all the evolutions like Sylveon EX, Espeon, normal Sylveon, and then Stoutland? I don't think you can. There's too many things there.
No, definitely not.
It would be cool though, because you can like Sylveon into your Stoutland quickly, you know? Maybe Sylveon and
Yeah.
Stoutland together. No Espeon. Could be interesting.
I mean, that's kind of the pipe dream with Sylveon for any deck that is trying to play it.
Yeah, rare candy.
I'll have more,
Sylveon is cool
although-
for rare candy decks.
Yeah. I'll have more to say about it when we get past Slurpuff.
Evo Harmony is such a good attack.
Yeah. This I think this Sylveon is better than EX.
Uh-huh. It truly is.
Like I said, I've been playing this deck and I've been seeing other like Sylveon EX variants, and every time I'm like, oh, that deck seems good, maybe I'll try that, and then I just end up winning anyway.
Which one? Sorry.
Like, specifically, I've been seeing Greninja Sylveon EX a lot with Giratina, and I'm like, oh, that seems really good, and then I end up just beating them regardless of like the few times that I have played it, they've gotten Greninja turn 3 or 4 like immediately, and I have to go like first, no matter like regardless. I end up pulling out a win, and I'm like, all right, maybe just Sylveon is better because being able to hit like 110, like 100 damage really easily with just 2 other evolutions, and then if you have all your evolutions on field, then you do 130, and then with
much?
EV Bag you can hit up to 150.
That ratio is insane, actually, for 2 energy.
Yeah, like no
130.
matter, not no matter what, but almost all the time you'll be doing 70.
And that's
If you're
Aura
playing
Choreo
the
range.
Sylveon EX. Yeah, killing Orchoreo is very nice. So,
Sylveon EX. This is such like, I know we always dog on the EX arts, but this one is just adorable. I cannot get mad at this face.
yeah, this one is cute.
This one's so
With its
good.
paws up on the border.
Uh-huh. I love when they interact with the frame. I mean, Incineroar did that. Sylveon is doing that now. And I know I complained about the gendered Pokemon, but this one, Icon. You know what? Happy Pride, trans icon. I said it. But anyways, Happy Ribbon. Give me a professor research on an ability. Sylveon said yes, that's me. It's such an interesting card. Like with Sylveon, you can just like I guess the EX and then the normal Sylveon, you can just set up Evo Harmony so easily. It's like,
Yeah.
it's so good. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Also the full art that you pulled, amazing.
Yeah, it's sick.
So good.
I'm so happy I got that.
I love the colors. But yeah, Happy Ribbon is such an interesting ability. Being able to get a research, or no, sorry, being able to evolve, get Happy Ribbon, and then you find research on top of that, you get a 4-card advantage automatically. Like that's just
No, yeah. Like in the deck that I've been playing, I'm down to like 3 cards on my second turn. Like so usually. Or like my third turn, I'm down to like 3 cards almost always.
This card is just
And
so
then I get
funny.
red card and I'm like, well, guess I'll just die.
You know what? Just red card them first. Simple. Make the gap.
For real.
Make the gap so large that he cannot come back. Honestly, if you get a happy, if you Happy Ribbon into another Sylveon EX and a research,
Yeah. And like Pokeballs, like
oh my god,
there's so much deck thinning.
so fun. I love Sylveon. I definitely want to get another copy of this card. Dragonite.
Yeah.
Ooh, heavy hitter. This card, I love this card. I like the way that they made it so that you can't. I don't know how to explain it. Like, just run. If you have a Dragonite deck, please run Guzma. No cape will ever save their EX.
Oh, yeah.
It's a... I don't know, it's just like Dragonite... The problem with Dragonite I've always found is that it's extremely slow for like the kind of playstyle, you know, because it always runs Oricorio. Sometimes they run Snorlax, but it's like... Sometimes the payoff of 180 is not enough when you're fighting against a deck with like all non-EX. Like this doesn't feel good sometimes. But
yeah, to me it seems like it could be a good card, but I have a friend who's really into trying to make Dragonite work. So when Dragonite EX came out, they were really excited, and they've been trying to use it, and it just feels awful. They say it's like unplayably bad.
Really?
Which to me sounds crazy, but I trust them.
Maybe they get unlucky. I feel like this card is kind of cracked.
I don't know.
Could you do...
We haven't found a way to break it yet.
Because this is EX, you can run the normal Dragonite and then Dragonite EX and then switch depending on what you want. But then how many slots are you really going to have at the end of the day?
That's also a lot of energy to like retreat.
Leaf?
Forced to run Leaf, but yeah.
Yeah.
We've been trying to think, like, have Snorlax EX in front or something in Illima, like,
Yeah.
or like retreat and then Illima, but you can't Leaf and Illima in the same turn. It's like, I don't know. Haven't cracked the code yet. I feel like there might be something somewhere, but for now it just seems too hard to position and too slow, too expensive.
It is only 3 energy, though, for 180. That ratio is kind of insane. 60?
Yeah, but it is mixed energy.
Yeah, you have to
So
you have to pray on your generator.
3 or 4. I don't know. I feel like I don't know if like Manaphy is worth playing.
No, not anymore. Absolutely not.
I don't think you have a gen. Oh, you mean like just the pray? Okay.
Yeah, you had to pray on your energy
I
generator.
thought you meant like on a. Okay.
Yeah.
Like the
You had to-
Pokemon generating you energy. I'm like no.
No, you have to pray on your energy generator, like actually listening to you. The inanimate thing
Yeah.
that is not actually a Pokemon.
He did post a screenshot of I think it was 7 water energy on field at once. And I was like, yeah, that's mixed energy. This is sweet relay fodder. That's what it really is. But no, I think if you're using Snorlax, you have to be on Ilma.
For
Double
sure.
Ilma.
I like how Ilima has created like this problem with any colorless EX where it's just like
This is now a damage tank.
exactly.
This will eat 3 turns of damage and then it will mean nothing.
Exactly.
Very cool.
I was trying to put this with I mean, obviously, predictably I try to figure this out. I'm trying to put this with Incineroar. It didn't work out. The tempo doesn't work.
Yeah, no, I do not see that.
You know-
I can see your conclusion being accurate.
Yeah, I mean the Ilimas are cool, but I don't know. Maybe Sylveon Incineroar could be interesting.
No.
Maybe. Who knows? Ian's like, I know.
Put the pan down. You're gonna burn the food.
Let me cook.
Get out of the kitchen.
Please. I need to use the funny armpit furry. Okay, let me see. What's next? EV bag. I love this card.
I really like EEVEE bag. I thought it was like whatever when I first saw it, but in practice, it's insane. My biggest complaint is I really do wish that it worked on EVEX, because being able to like Sabrina out a Skull Fossil and then EV bag to kill it would be so nice.
I was cause I was playing ranked with my brother watching, and he was like, "Wait, so you can use EV bag on Eevee?" And I'm like, "No, you have to use it on things that evolve evolve from Eevee." But then he's like, "But it's called EV bag, and it looks like Eevee. Why can't you
literally
use
an
it? You can't use it on Eevee itself." It would be funny to use this on continuous steps Eevee and just like, because it if continuous steps EV worked with EV bag, you can theoretically not have to get another heads on something,
No, it still does 0.
but it will still do zero. No, but
Yeah,
I mean,
if you Giovanni a Pokemon, like if you Giovanni EV on continuous steps, it still does 0.
no, I know, but what I'm saying is that you can like, okay, so imagine something has 70 HP, right? Instead of needing 4 heads, you can get 3 heads and then still be like, it will one-shot it, you know? So you can theoretically save yourself another heads if it actually works out the way that you want it to. For Jolteon decks, it means a lot, but for any other EV, probably not.
That card is crazy, and I think any EV deck, that card is crazy.
I have found that the healing thing never comes up for me.
I use both effects all the time.
Oh, because Sylveon appreciates not being Cyrus.
Yeah, and being able to live like Giratina and Rampardos is really big.
Mm.
Like staying on enough health to not die.
My Jolteon's always dying, so this healing never matters to me. I guess, yeah, Jolteon is just too aggressive to take advantage of it. The healing. But I can imagine for Sylveon, that means a lot. And you can stack it. Oh, it's also Irida.
Yeah,
I forgot
they're
about
both really
that.
good.
It's mini Irida.
Yeah, it heals all of them, so.
Awesome. Why couldn't
really
Penny
nice.
be cool? Why couldn't Penny be better? She has the EV bag here, but she's just meme card.
It is, yeah. I don't think I'll ever use Penny, but like the 3 or 4 times that it's been used against me, my opponent has always
Research.
gotten a card that they can use. Yeah, at least half the time it's been Research, and then the other time it was like Sabrina.
It's so funny. This is a funny card. I like
It's like
this card.
I do have cards that you could whiff on, like, you know, Cyrus, Guzma. Those are cards that would do nothing right now, but
I am
that's okay.
considering the idea of Sylvali Penny, because even if you don't get a useful card, you can just do 100. But
It's
like
still a supporter,
still,
yeah.
it's like it's a wasted supporter because Type Null would rather, or Sylvali would rather have a specific supporter. So
Yeah, I usually feel the same way. But I have the full art of Penny, so now I'm really like, is there a way that I can use this guy?
she's an icon. She is the moment. Hold on, I love the full art. This is a great
Fellow
card.
Eevee enjoyer.
She's awesome.
I do wish that she was more playable.
In
I wish that I was more
Spanish,
inclined to play her.
in Spanish, her name is Noah, which I find very interesting. I'm like, why? You could have just kept her as Penny. It's a Noa. It's not even like an actual Noah, like Noah's Ark. It's just Noa, which is very interesting to me. Why would they spell it like that? What did
Yeah.
they do? What were they cooking? How? How is
No opinions on lefties?
on what?
Leftovers?
Leftovers? Oh, we skipped over leftovers. I hate this card.
I thought it might be decent when I first saw it, but I don't think it's all that good. Like, I think with Snorlax maybe it's okay, but
I saw
I don't
leftover.
really
Someone
see it
use
being used anywhere else.
I saw someone use leftovers on Incineroar, and I'm like, if that
The guy that wants to be damaged.
the one yeah, exactly, I'm just like, why? Like, I guess technically
That is
it's a
one thing
shaman,
that, like,
but you
With
can just not
Giratina,
attach it.
You can
Oh, Giratina.
like you'll take chip and then you'll heal it,
That's
which is
not-
something that could maybe see use somewhere. Maybe Solgaleo wants that. I don't know.
Oh,
Probably
hold
not,
on.
but maybe.
Wait, that
You'll
kind
no
of
longer die to
cooks.
Charizard.
Huh. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me write
Although
that down.
Cape would also make you not die to Charizard.
I mean, they can just Guzma it. I feel like every time that
That's
wanted
both, yeah.
I wanted to survive a Charizard, they always had Guzma.
They just have Guzma.
Yeah. Okay, let me actually write that
goes.
down. The good thing
But,
about
yeah,
the leftovers is that it triggers after your turn ends, so they can't Guzma it on their turn. You know, unless
oh, true, yeah.
so
that
it's
is
like
true.
it heals the 10
You'll have to,
damage
like,
chip.
It gives you at least the opportunity to have Lily in hand to not die to recoil.
So yeah, that's cool. Leftover Solgaleo could be interesting. I can't imagine Solgaleo eating anything, but
He's got to eat something.
he's a hungry boy. How This card is, I love this card so much. I want him. I want this full art so bad.
Yeah.
Attack steroids. I love to see. For Incineroar, it mentions Incineroar, therefore I'm happy.
Plus 30 is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I'm kind of sad that Decidueye doesn't get much bonus from this. I mean, if they made this any Pokemon, would it be busted? I don't even think it would be. 130?
Slope. I mean, if you think about it, it means that Decidueye can kill Silvally, which is pretty big.
Oh, but this is Decidueye EX. It's only EX, the EX versions, unfortunately.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, Decidueye EX has the 2 energy, 80 damage on active.
Oh, right. I mean, well, Silvally is 110, but...
Yeah, 80 plus 30.
80 plus 30, 110. Yeah, because it's not, I forgot it's 30, not... Yeah, I mean, that makes it good. I recently got a second ultra rare Decidueye from my Lunala picks because Celestial Garden loves me. So maybe I'll consider running Decidueye.
It also means that you can kill Giratina after it attacks once with your attack.
130, yeah. True. Am I wrong for thinking that if this applied to any Pokemon, like even bench Pokemon, would this have been like disgusting? I don't know. I mean,
I think that no other card does that, so that's like the precedent's already set for everything to be on the active Pokemon.
Maybe the problem would have been like Formosa ping. So like a lot of EXs are 150. Formosa ping takes that down to 130, and then Decidueye hypothetically would be able to one-shot it after if it wasn't active. So maybe that would have been toxic, but you know what? I can forgive Decidueye.
Like, a lot of them are 140, and then Rowlet doing 10 to bench Pokemon.
Yeah. How is such an interesting card?
Insane.
I like this card a lot. I managed to get 2 already, and I'm so happy. Unfortunately, Incineroar is just unplayable for me, so I don't know.
I've been seeing it a lot.
I have too, and I've been demolishing it with Jolteon. I feel like I'm betraying my fellow Incineroar enjoyers, but I gotta get those rank points somehow, huh? Okay, and now we're basically done. All of these are just alts. Is there any like full art that like really caught your eye when you first saw it?
Not really. I mean, I always love the Rainbow Border alt arts. I'd say that this is another round of really good ones.
I love this Snorlax. I managed to get him. He's so funny.
It's so simple.
It's so good though. Like it's kind of like the same energy as like the full art Wigglytuff, where both of them they never fit in to the vibe of any other card that's being played with it. So it's kind of like a troll. It's a troll card.
I think Wiggly just doesn't fit in with the entire game, to be honest.
Exactly. It's so wonderful. I love cards like this where it's just intentionally like does not look like any other card. It's always the best. Actually, this Flareon is kind of sick.
Yeah, I really love the Flareon Primarina Sylveon. Yeah. Specifically.
I did get a shiny Gallade, which was cool, but that's the end of the set. We're done. That took a while. Even if we were focusing on cool cards, but you know what? It is what it is. There were a lot of cool cards in this set, and we had a lot to talk about. I'll have fun condensing this somehow.
Good luck.
Probably. How long has it been? It's like an hour? It is an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad. I'll be able to do that quickly. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this kind of content, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to do more of these reviews of the sets after I've like played a little bit with them. And Eon has also been playing. a lot, so we're just kind of like, we got in the know, we got the download. So if you guys appreciate this kind of stuff, please let me know, and yeah, we'll keep at it. You have any last words, Ian? Any final remarks?
Nope.
Nope.
I love EEVEE. That's all I got.
Yes, this is true. I also like Serena. That's my highlight.
Your closing remarks are Serena.
Yeah. Anyways, that's it for now. Ciao.
Bye.